Hello guys, and today I am back with another unboxing review, but this time it is something very different. Now, when you think of Sonic action figures, well, Sonic movie action figures, the first thing that comes to your mind is probably going to be Jakks Pacific and their Sonic movie range, or just any movie merchandise in general. But today I found something that is very different. That's right, we won't be looking at this guy today. Instead, we will be looking at these. So this is a quote-unquote Sonic movie figure pack. I saw it one day, and I was just curious. I was surprised. Actually, I didn't even know how to react to this, so I just picked it up. They make a lot of claims on this box as to what this pack has and the quality of it all, but let's just look at it up close. So you get a couple characters. You get 3 Sonics for some reason, from like 3 different versions of him. You get Knuckles, Tails, and Shadow. But this box is probably the funniest part of this whole thing, because for one, you've got regular redesigned movie Sonic on one side, but over here you've got the original design. And then right here you got characters. You got Metal Sonic isn't even in this, so that's kind of weird. And the back, this artwork actually doesn't look too bad. I know it's stolen, but yeah. But this side, the back of the box doesn't look too bad. It says right here that it includes a new Super Sonic, even though he's not in this pack. An exclusive collector set, apparently. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious already, these are knockoffs. Well, let's get these out of the box and see what they're about. We'll start with Knuckles. So here's Knuckles. And try and get him to stand. Yeah, he is, different. His shoes are green, and they haven't really been painted, but his face actually looks weird too. Can't really tell if it's supposed to be something. Not much articulation-wise. Yeah, this thing is very weird, but who knows? I could try and repaint him. We'll see. Make him look somewhat better. Sonics. So here is Sonic from Sonic Boom. Yeah, this is. He won't stand. He's leaning backwards, so he can't really stand on his own. I can prop him up against the backdrop. Yeah, the shoes are not painted. They're almost like Tails' shoes, actually, but reversed. Yeah, these are like, I don't know, they're weird. Again, same articulation as Knuckles, and I assume the rest of them will have this amount. This one is weird as well. This actually, yeah, this is not Sonic's head. This is actually Shadow's head, but for some reason, they used that for Sonic. He's a darker shade of blue than the Boom Sonic. I assume this is just supposed to be modern Sonic, so the other ones couldn't, like, bend their arms that well, but this one actually can, so there's that. Yeah, and I think this is Shadow's body too, actually. Because if you look closely, that's his chest fur, so yeah, that's kind of weird. But at least he can stand on his own, so that's nice. This is Tails. And, okay, he can also stand on his own, so that's good. This one is, odd. Not much to really say about him. He does have his two tails, which is actually good. I've seen some knockoffs that do not have two tails, or they don't even have his tails at all. But he has the same articulation as everyone else, and his arms sort of bend. Well, his legs bend, not his arms. His arms are, like, hard. These are something else. And he's got the right colored shoes. So, that's Tails. Another Sonic. This Sonic is... Oh, this one actually has the proper colored shoes. So, I'll take that. I can't tell which type this is supposed to be. Now, I know this pose he's doing came from a render online. So, I'll give them that. They at least did the research. This one has blue arms, so I think he doesn't have his skull. I think this one's supposed to be movie Sonic. His joints are kind of stiff. And last, but definitely not least, Shadow. And immediately I noticed something. Because if we take our Sonic here, you can see what happened. Yes, they put the wrong head on the wrong character. Sonic has Shadow's head, Shadow has Sonic's head. Yes, this is gone wrong. If you look closely, Shadow has Sonic's body, and Sonic has Shadow's body. So really, just the characters were painted the wrong colors. Don't know how that happened. But he has the right shoes though, which is weird. Yeah, when the paint is not the problem in terms of quality control, it is pretty much non-existent, as you can see. Now, if you thought that was all of the figures in this set at first, well, that is not entirely the case, as you will see in a moment. And here it is. This is the other action figure. It is Rouge. But it's not just any Rouge figure. It is actually, from what I can tell, from my research, I saw that this is based on some type of fan art that someone made of what Rouge would look like in the movie, basically. Yeah, so when they're not stealing art to put on their boxes, they're actually stealing art to make their action figures. But this is interesting. if we zoom in, yeah, the likeness is there and everything from the picture. And the paint. Yeah, this is very different. The wings look good. Oops. Yeah, the paint could be a little bit better. If you look closely, it's kind of smudged on the outer parts of the ear and around the face, but overall, it's probably the most interesting action figure out of this entire set. In fact, if I get my Jack's Rouge right here, they look very, very different. They're around the same height, but yeah, the style is very different. I know the user Wake Angel 2001 had this action figure as well, and similar to what he said, yeah, this really would fit in well with the Jakks Pacific Sonic movie figure line. Yeah, the detail is there, the sculpt and everything else. The paint could be a little bit better, but aside from that, yeah, everything looks pretty good. So here is the entire set that I have so far. They are certainly the most interesting action figures I've obtained, just for how they look. And my light fell over. But yeah, this is definitely a set. They are charming in a way. Just, you can tell that, you know, the people at least somewhat tried with these action figures, so I will give them that. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's review. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Until next time, this is Zany Tony, signing off.